Hey everyone, it's 12 minutes past 6 in the evening on the 16th of December 2025. I feel like happy is going to be the death of me, but I can tell you she's not going to be a very happy puppy for a little while because, let's see if I've opened it. Here we go. She is 100% not allowed off this harness until we have, let's get away from the generator, it is very loud. Merv tells me it was the quietest one he could get at the time, but it's also about 30 years old. Anyway, as I said in the video this morning, right, we drove through parts of Sydney. I don't know, it was very confusing, I'm not gonna lie, quite stressful. I have smoked several cigarettes today because I wanted the labels for the tops of the essential oils, right? This is where we're at, by the way.
Overnight campsite.
Yep, I'll show you the big sign, alright? And say hello to Merv.
Hey y'all.
So it's Ermington boat ramp, yeah? Thankfully it's like free camping and we've spoken to them, right? So if you, there's a whole lot of construction happening. So we made it to where we needed to go, right? And because, huh? No, I've got control of the little bitch now that she's on the fucking harness. She ain't coming off this. Oh, sure, let's walk down the ramp where the fucking ocean is. Let's try that, hey? Not a fan of the big open ocean, but I can see land all around me, so it's okay. You'd never get me on a cruise ship, eh? Ever. Just wouldn't happen, couldn't happen. Oh, Jesus. I honestly think my fear of the ocean, like the deep, wide ocean, has gotten worse as I've gotten older. I'm not enjoying this very much, and I don't know why. Probably because I'm trying to feel myself and hold fuckface and all of that crap. Look at this though. Get my finger out of the way. It's pretty cool, right?
This is a free park that you people are paying a squillion for.
Not only that, where we have parked there, I'm good. I don't need to go to the end of this ramp. I want off this ramp. We're fine. We've actually been able to hook up to water, which is fantastic. I still think it's unbelievable that we have a place to stay, and we only found out today that we were meant to be checking in today, because if we had known that, we would be there, because we have spent a few nights at that like tourist car park place that we were at in Central Coast. I'm very confused about all the different coast places up here, not gonna lie. We are 9 hours and 50 minutes away from the caravan park that we can check into and stay indefinitely. So we're trying to figure out where we are going to stop along the way. I have a therapy appointment at 10 o'clock in the morning. One that I would very much like to, do you want to walk over there that way a bit maybe? Yeah. One that I would very much like to be able to use via telehealth and record as usual. Cannot find my phone stand for the life of me. We looked at a whole bunch in Bunnings. Couldn't get one. And then I was Googling, and one of them came up with a selfie stick, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute, I actually bought one of those. Haven't even like opened the box. Merv has, it seems. So I need to charge it up, yeah. Oh God. Happy gave me a heart attack today, right? That is why I started this video, saying she's gonna be the death of me. So when we called the place for the oils, yeah, I asked about parking. And because of the fact that they were in like a pretty, you know, shops all around thing, and we have absolutely no idea where we are, aside from following a GPS, right? They said there's only street parking. And I was like, okay, here's a good place to walk for a little bit. How far do you want to go? We'll just go to down there to the bins and then back. Yeah? Yeah, so I said to the lady on the phone, you know, where one of us is towing a caravan. And I was like, do you know of anywhere that we could park that? And she said, yeah, there's a Bunnings around the corner. With the actual four-wheel drive and the caravan, it was like too big to even like park in a double length car park, right? He had to park like side on. It took up a lot of car parks. It's a hell of a flippin' sized vehicle, right? Anyway, we decided to, you know, give the dogs exercise and walk them from the Bunnings car park to this place that I needed to get to. Now, I've been saying to Merv for a while now, she absolutely must be on the harness. Yeah? And I've said to him several times, you know, if she's not on the harness, the collar is too loose. Like, I'm afraid she's going to pull out of it. I really, really, really don't understand myself so much sometimes. I knew for a fucking fact that we should have gone back and put her on the harness. I could see her pulling, yeah? And we didn't. And the next thing I know, Happy is flying past me. No collar, just bolting, running across the road. There are fucking vehicles everywhere. I was walking Jackson and I started to run after her screaming, somebody please help me, right? And I was screaming pretty flippin' loud, somebody help me, please somebody help me, my dog, right? So I immediately attracted a bunch of attention. There was this one guy who, he looked like he could have been like a professional runner, right? The way he just got into action and he took off after her, it was incredible to see. And it was sort of like an industrial area kind of place. So like buildings with these big ass gates. And she was running in and out of them, right? And by this point, like I said, I was bolting. Now, I ended up fucking falling over, head over heels. I let go of the lead for Jackson, knowing that Merv would be right there to grab him. And I just was bolting, right? Thankfully, she ran into a, like, car park area with huge gates, right? And there were multiple people in there. Want to walk to the end and back, maybe?
Up to the yellow post and then back.
Yeah. So, there were a few people in there, right? And I was just, please help me. So she ran sort of in to where it was all blocked off. And then there was me and the guy who had taken off after her with me. And then I think there were like 3 or 4 people in the car yard, and it was like we had to block it so that she couldn't get through the open part of the gate, right? Thankfully, obviously, we got her. But I don't understand, and I will obviously be having to talk to Nicole about it. And I truly do hope that I can do it via flipping telehealth and film it. But lately I've become highly aware of the fact that it's like when something happens like that and it causes me to have a panic attack, because believe you me, I had a full-blown panic attack. Once she was caught, I literally fell down and collapsed almost, in the sense of I felt like I couldn't breathe and I was shaking. And these lovely people, because she broke the collar, right? And so in the end they looped like the leash, you know, through the handle around her. And one of the ladies held on to her. Well, I held on to Jackson while Merv went and got the car. And it turned out we could have both, like, there was literally a car park in the place where the building was, so that was confusing as hell. But it's like when I have these full-blown panic attacks, right? It's like they don't stop, yeah? Like even now, I took Valium the second I got back into the car. Like at the place where Merv came to pick us up. From, you know, where we managed to catch her. We went to the oil place. I figured since we literally drove, I don't want to say through Sydney, but I also don't know where I am. And we definitely drove through some, like, built up areas. My point being, I figured that since I went to that much trouble, I would buy, 2 of them. I looked at their actual essential oils, like the actual bottles themselves. But there was like 2 for $8.80, and I mean $8.80 each on sale. The next one started at $11, which is not really where I'm at. The whole point of what the gift is and the labels is so that I can buy a variety, my words aren't working, of oils to put in the box with all the like names on top, so she can easily see it, which is which. And I want something engraved on top of the box. Still not really sure about what that could be, yeah, so please, like I've said, haven't obviously checked anything today, guys. It's just been driving and then one thing after another. Honestly, now that we're like parked at this place, because with everything that happened, we went into Bunnings obviously to get her a new collar, buy a second seatbelt. We bought her a toy, hoping that'll help. And Merv actually asked someone, like one of the locals, you know, like with everything that's happened, do you know of somewhere that we can just pull up and park for the night? And then he told us about this place, right? And in the GPS it kept saying, you know, one of the streets were closed. But there's that damn generator again. Considering what this stuff costs. Oh. Anyway, just keep walking her till I see Merv again, which I don't see at all. Oh, there he is. Anyway, since parking, I've had to take a Xanax because my heart, it feels like it's going to explode, right? Like it happened the other day. Merv fell in the rain. His feet went out from under him. And he said it was a controlled fall. And I was like, how did you do that? And he goes, I have no idea, but it obviously hurt him. Like he just straight out from under him, his feet went down. He was okay after he got up. But the panic and the feeling and the just non-stop beating heart for me, it didn't stop for well over half an hour. It's fucking with me. Hey, look at this. Some guy's about to go. Oh, I know it's on the boat. But look, puppy dog's covered. That's interesting as hell. Okay, get down there. I have to put Happy away. Gotta upload this. Due to all the construction, they have said that we have to be gone before 6, so we'll be out by 5 o'clock in the morning. Right now, we are literally just going to unpack the telly from my car, and that's it. We're not moving anything at all, so we can literally just put the telly back in and oi, Muppet, get up. Yeah, so we can put the telly in and out. That's the only thing. And one last thing, I decided to buy myself this because it's a little like oil diffuser necklace. So it's got a little pad on it in the inside, and you just put a few drops of the incense on it, and it was $29.99, and I thought, I'm worth that. Though it did take me walking out of the shop into the car to fully realize that I was worth it, and then I obviously had to go back out and then back into the shop. But I'm glad that I did because it smells really good. I truly just don't know why these feelings linger so bad. But I am very happy that we have somewhere to park, that we're actually connected to water, which is fantastic. And that everything is pretty much done, you know. So we're gonna have like a super chill, quiet, very early night, and then get on the road at 5 o'clock. So that's where we're at. Cheers for following along. Talk later. Bye.